Hey guys, it's Stephen here. Manchester City are top of the Premier League and Man United have just dropped points as I'm recording this video. Welcome back to another episode of 5 Things Learned, and you better believe I'm going to discuss United's impotence today. I can't wait to talk about it. Before I do that though, I want to say thank you to OneFootball. OneFootball is sponsoring my channel. The beautiful people over at OneFootball continue to be absolutely amazing. And if you want all the goal news, all the transfer news, or even just a chance to look at that glorious Premier League table forever, go download OneFootball in the link in the description below. It's the home of football news and the home of Manchester City news. So what are you waiting for? Big love to OneFootball for being awesome, helping support my channel, and get all the stats. Go and do it. Get all the stats. Download and nourish your phone with OneFootball. I promise you, you won't regret it. And every single time one of you downloads it, you help support the future of my channel. So thank you so much. OneFootball, ace. Over 10 million people use it for free, which tells you how good this app is. Thank you to OneFootball. And I also want to say thank you as well to my latest patrons, John Nuttall and Callum. John Nuttall's gone in big, and John Nuttall's got an EK mug coming to him very, very soon. And big love to Callum as well. And I also want to say as well, thank you to my Patreon producer, Ahmed Ali, who's gone in at the top today. Ahmed, you absolute hero. Big love to Ahmed Ali. If you want to help support the channel a little bit, patreon.com/Esteemed Company or youtube.com/Esteemed Company/join. Don't forget though, you don't have to do that if you can't afford it or whatever, or you don't want to. I don't mind. One thing I will also say though is I'm less than 100 subscribers away from 50,000 subscribers. A big milestone for me. That could be today that I get there. Literally, I can do it today. So if you're watching this video now and you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Get EK to 50k. I'm so close. Maybe by the end of today. Anyway, let's get into today's 5 things that we learned from Manchester City's very impressive 3-0 victory over Tottenham Hotspur. We put that curse to bed, and the first thing I'm going to start with is that it's ours to lose. Yep, it is literally our title to lose now. I really, hand on heart, believe that United have just dropped points against West Bromwich Albion. I know we've been there too, but right now that feels absolutely delightful. And it comes following a few results now where they've drawn and they've won, and they've drawn and they've lost. The table does not look good for our rivals currently. Here it is on screen right now somewhere. It's just beautiful. I mean, look at that. We are 7 clear of United with a game in hand. We are 7 clear of Leicester with a game in hand. We are 13 clear of Liverpool with a game in hand. We are 14 clear of Chelsea, full stop. It looks so goddamn good right now. And presuming we win that game, all of a sudden we're 10 points and 16 points clear of our rivals in the top 4 at the moment. That is absolutely wonderful. And right now, this title is quite literally Manchester City's to lose. This run that we've been on has been absolutely sensational. It's been incredible. Genuinely, the way we turned it around, Guardiola is an absolute freak. 16 in a row in all competitions. And yesterday, the reason I feel so confident is that we put to bed another curse. The expected goals Tottenham curse is now a thing of the past. The Anfield curse is now a thing of the past. And we are one by one ticking off all these insecurities that we've got. If you asked me a month ago which games I was scared of, it was Anfield and then Spurs for obvious reasons. And now we've got through these games, and we keep getting through these games, and we keep finding a way to win, whereas our rivals slip up here and there. I've said it before, United have improved a little bit, but the reason, and the stats prove this, and I've tweeted about it if you want to go and check it out, the reason United, in my opinion, were where they were a month ago was because City and Liverpool have both dropped their collective standards. Now, one of those sides in Man City is showing at the form that the approach of the past few years, it's no surprise, in my personal opinion, that United have dropped off because the stats don't lie. And City, well, it quite literally is ours to lose now. We are miles out in front, and we probably only need another 10 wins or so maybe to claim this title. Maybe 12 wins out of the remaining 15 games. Maybe just 10 will do it, if I'm being honest. Either way, life looks absolutely amazing. Second thing I want to talk about is that false 9 life. Guardiola said, let me find the quote actually. Do you know what? I didn't think about getting the quote, which is very naive of me. But either way, Guardiola was talking quite a lot about the idea of the false 9. He talked a lot about Ilkay Gundogan. He said, I said many times he could play as a striker like a false 9, and people laughed. I love Guardiola, by the way, doing the whole told you so. He went on to say, I understood why he didn't do it here, but he has a sense. He has the sense to arrive at the goal, the action for a clear penalty, and he had the quality to score 2 goals. And he went on to further say about Gundogan, he has the tempo to arrive. He's so good in these moments. He plays close to the striker and has an incredible sensitivity movements to the box. There is the finishing. When he shoots the way he did for the second goal, Lloris cannot stop it. And the thing is, at the moment, there's a theory going around from Man City fans, like, are we preparing for like a false nine life with the greatest false nine of all time, Lionel Messi? Maybe we're not, of course, but what it is at the moment is a false nine. I mean, I know Gabriel Jesus started yesterday, but if you look at his positional yesterday, he was everywhere. The amount of times he was in midfield or over on the left wing, allowing Gundogan to be the furthest forward. It wasn't a traditional striker performance from Gabriel Jesus, in a good way, by the way, because it was a fluid system. But this false nine thing, I can see it carrying on, where we've got this, we haven't got a focal point, we've got everyone moving around, and currently Gundogan is the biggest beneficiary of it. He's absolutely on fire. No one has scored more goals in 2021 in Europe's top 5 leagues than Ilkay Gundogan. He's become an absolute freak of nature in front of goal, and these stats can't be denied. Currently City are a false nine side, and I'm absolutely loving it. Thirdly, we still do have that penalty issue. I know Rodri scored, but I can't really see Rodri taking... This is only a small point, really, and not a negative or anything like that. But I can't really see Rodri taking the next penalty because Lloris probably should have saved that. I mean, apparently Bernardo said to... Rodri where to put it, and he ignored him and all this kind of stuff. But I think that penalty issue is still an issue. We've had De Bruyne at it, we've had Sterling, Jesus, Mahrez, Gundogan now, we've had Rodri have a go, Aguero, everyone's at it, and I think we still have a bit of an issue. What I loved yesterday is seeing Ederson actually walk up and suggest taking it before. I think it was Bernardo was going like, no, it's probably okay. But honestly, this thing about Ederson taking it, it looks a little bit closer every day. I personally wouldn't do it. I'd do it for the laugh, by the way. Put it this way, if we're close to win the league and we've only got a few more points left, I would definitely do it. Right now, probably not. But we have got this issue and we probably need to fix it. It potentially is costing us points. I know we've scored this penalty, but I can't really be confident that Rodri's going to bag the next one. Can anyone else really? Maybe you do. Maybe you'll get better. I don't know. But I'm thinking, why not Phil Foden? I'm like, Foden is a hell of a striker of the ball. You know, maybe Bernardo or Foden can get a go next in this carousel of Manchester City players. Maybe Zinchenko would be good at them as well. I don't know. But either way, we do have this penalty issue. One thing that we don't have, though, is the centre-back issue. The centre-back depth is absolutely insane. Laporte stepped in yesterday, and despite everyone's nervousness, not everyone, admittedly, a few people were a little bit nervous because obviously the last time we played Spurs, Laporte, well, Laporte in general doesn't have a good record against Spurs anyway. You can go back to the Champions League and the last time in the league, and Laporte seems to lose his mind a little bit every now and then against Spurs. But anyway, this time, he was excellent. He was good. He was solid and composed, and he just shows how ridiculous our centre-back depth is. That we can come in, lose someone like Diaz, possibly, maybe even the best player in the Premier League this season, Diaz, arguably. Definitely the best centre-back. And Stones can step in alongside Laporte and both be absolutely rock solid. I mean, Laporte stepped in out of nowhere, and once again, he was just good, man. Our centre-back depth is absolutely ridiculous, and we're very, very blessed. I don't know how Guardiola's going to keep them all happy, but we're so lucky at the moment to have a bunch of players that are that good. And once Ake comes back as well, that is a ridiculous bunch of defenders, if he ever comes back, I'm sure he will. But one thing for certain is that genuinely right now, we are absolutely blessed with centre-back options, and I love it. I love it because Laporte showed that even though obviously we love Stones and Diaz so much, we can't forget that he's that good, you know. He's that good. And finally, the final point for me is that everyone is in form. Everyone is playing their way into form right now. When you look at that team, it's just so fun. You go through every single individual. Ederson, an assist, by the way, wonderful stuff. Ederson's banging form at the moment, looks so comfortable. Joao Cancelo has become one of the best fullbacks in world football. The centre-backs are all absolutely balling at the moment. Then you've got Zinchenko, who's found this new lease of life of this brilliant inverted midfielder stroke fullback hybrid that suits his positional sense. Suits his game intelligence down to an absolute T. He's in great form. Rodri has become absolutely fantastic. He's become this, well, some people will say he hasn't become that. He's always been that, but never had the support around him or the shape. But either way, Rodri is killing it currently, absolutely killing it. He's been so goddamn good. Bernardo has found his way back into form, a tireless bundle of energy and brilliant technical ability. And I guess also, once again, Gundogan, what can we say about them? Absolutely brilliant. Sterling has found his form as well. Like, Sterling causing problems and running at people, and a great assist, of course, as well, for Gundogan's goal. who else as well? Foden's found his way into form. Gabriel Jesus has found form as well. I thought he was good yesterday. It feels like at the moment every single player is kind of finding their way. It's a way to impress and be useful in these games. And of course, then we've got the really good backups on the bench as well to come in. And Guardiola actually kind of talked about this idea about a collective, by the way. The thing about everyone being in form is that we're finding a way as a group to win games without relying on individual talent. Maybe at the start of the season we were relying on Kevin De Bruyne and so on a bit too much. But Guardiola said yesterday, we don't have players who can win the game by himself. We don't have a Messi, a Cristiano, Mbappe or Neymar. We have to do it as a team. Now, I slightly exaggerating there because obviously we have some top quality players and we can do special things. I guess what he's getting at is we don't have individualists. We have players that produce magic as a part of a cohesive team structure. I mean, Kevin De Bruyne, in my opinion, is in that conversation. Maybe one day Phil Foden will be as well or something like that. Gundogan at the moment seems like he is. But he's obviously not, you know, none of these players are traditionally like, I don't know, the kind of person who's going to beat 4 or 5 people and slam in the top corner, like the players that he's mentioned there, or pull out a ridiculous bicycle like Cristiano. But what Guardiola's talking about is that we're very much the sum of our parts, which I love that. I love teams that are a well-oiled, a finely tuned machine that are capable of moments of magic as a group together. And right now, that's great. We are a collective team, we are a brilliant team, and we are walking our way to the title currently. Absolutely love it. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. A big love to all the patrons, my latest ones, John and Callum, and of course my Patreon producer, Ahmed Al Ali, patreon.com/Esteemed Company if you want to help support the channel. And get me to 50k. I'm so close now. I need like 50 more subscribers. So if you're watching this video and you're new to the channel and you like reasonable, hopefully entertaining Manchester City content, hit that subscribe button down below. Let me know your thoughts on today's topics down in the comments below. Life is very good, guys. Very, very good. Go watch a match reaction yesterday when I was doing a watch along at Don Robbie's AFTV studios. It was really good fun. But now, though, life is very, very good. Come on, you tricky blues. It's gonna be another title. It's gonna be. Don't let me down, City. Big love.